be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
Time now for the Coca-Cola pregame show.
And we're back at the Liveplex. Let's take a look at some of the other games, the women's games that were played earlier tonight. The Ancilla women drop a contest here at the Liveplex to Southwest Michigan by a final of 54-51. Well, let's run down some of the other scores at Schoolcraft. It was Schoolcraft taking a 94-74 win over Macomb. St. Clair Community and Mock Community, 73-57. St. Clair the winner there. At Alpena Community College, it was Kirtland defeating them 65-40. Another final, Bay College, 96, North Central, 38 earlier tonight. And Jackson's women's team with a 96-60 lead over Oakland Community College, or a 60 win over Oakland Community College. Wayne County came back to get a win at Henry Ford, 86-68 the final there. And in a close one, Delta College was able to defeat Muskegon Community 79-71. Both those schools in the same division with Ancilla here. And all the men's games coming up here a little bit later, all set for a 7:30 start tonight around the MCCAA, as Wednesday and Saturday are conference nights, men, women doubleheaders all over the state of Michigan and Indiana. So we'll take another break when we come back. We'll have a talk with Ancilla head coach Brian Foster right after this. You're listening to our Max 98.3 pregame show. Ancilla College basketball coming up in just a moment.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning-fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Coach's Corner brought to you by Marian's University and Ancilla College.
Brian Foster, the head men's coach at Marian Ancilla, joins me here in our segment of the pregame. And let's talk about the other night a little bit. I mean, Glen Oaks comes to town. Traditionally, they're usually big, strong, and physical. And one of the teams you really gotta beat in that conference. And talk about how you feel about how you played.
Yeah, I mean, we started out kind of slow, and it pretty much summed up the game. I mean, we weren't there mentally, I don't think, and I was hoping that we piggybacked from the game before, but unfortunately, we had a lot of pitfalls. But the good thing is that there's another game and another opportunity to go out there and battle and compete.
I'm getting a feeling, after seeing your roster, you got a lot of guys that are new. Sometimes it takes, there's a learning curve to realizing just how incredibly good this league is. I mean, you don't get a night off. I mean, you better bring it every single time, and if you don't, it's not going to work out.
Absolutely. If you don't do the right things, before the game and prepare yourself, it could be a long night. It could be a long night because every team is good. Everyone has players that, are college players for a reason. And if we don't bring it every night, it could be a long night. That's why it's important that you come out, focus, and ready to go.
I want to talk a little bit about. I got a chance to see you guys Saturday, and we'll be there tonight. I'm looking forward to that. But I mean, even my partner Saturday was talking about the fact that you guys have a lot of really good, talented players, and it was simply a matter of a shot or two here, a play or two there, and that outcome would have been totally different. I got to feel like a lot of these losses have been frustrating for everybody because you can see you've got the guys that can do it.
Absolutely, man. I mean, it can definitely be frustrating at times knowing that you do have athletes that can put the ball in the basket. But the main thing is consistency, and that's what they need to learn. And hopefully this season they've seen that as we get into the near end. But consistency is everything, and we can't stay consistent enough for a long amount of time to scratch out some of those wins that we have capability of winning. But you know what? We go through our second half of conference here, and hopefully we can start getting some of those wins.
Talk about both sides of the ball for me a little bit. I mean, do you feel you're ahead on one side or the other, and why?
Yeah, I feel just depending on the night. Some nights we can make a lot of shots, but we don't get back on defense. We don't get the effort that we need to do, and then sometimes we do. So it's pretty much on the consistent end on both ends. We played Glen Oaks the other day. We couldn't make a shot. You know, we're not going to beat anyone if you can't make a shot. The night before, we shot 54% from three, right? So it's all about consistency and giving that great effort.
I'm going to bring up a couple of you guys' names. Like Caden English, I know, really impressed Mitch a lot. He really, down the stretch the other day, was the guy who was, making it happen for you. And, I feel like Omari Evans is another one who has all kinds of ability.
Absolutely, man. They're both freshmen, too. And a lot of people don't know. Like you said, we just got together. A lot of them are freshmen, so we got some good guys coming back that will have that experience to help the younger guys that come in next season. But Caden is a dog. I mean, Caden can play at a really elite level if he's locked in, and so can Amari, right? So if I can get the best of them every game, I'm going to pretty much have a chance. Yeah. But if they don't give me what they can normally bring,
You still there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you back. I want to bring up another name, too. He got in foul trouble a little bit and wasn't able to be out there as much, I'm sure, as you wanted him. But Marian Page, also, in that first half, he was just tough.
Absolutely, yeah. AP, we call him AP. He's a dog, man. I mean, he does everything that we need. Everything that we want. He's never any issue. He plays his butt off. He's one of our only bigs, and he's really skinny, but he will battle on both ends of the floor, and he gives it all out. He gives it all out on the floor for sure, 100% every single game.
Christian Webster also impressed me, not off the bench, simply because of the way he played defense. And he was matched up Saturday against Schindler, who, my God, that's an elite player there, too.
Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, man, I mean, Schindler's a really, really good player. I've been knowing him since he was a kid. But having someone that could, match his energy, Webster did that. He didn't score like him, obviously, because Schindler. But he actually got into him, played really good defense. Yeah. He matched the speed. He was really aggressive and tried to make it hard on him. And that's all I ask. When you play against a player like that, just match that same energy, and we can roll the dice and see what happens.
I'm going to bring up a guy too who's probably, I don't know. Kenneth Grant broke your record last night or Monday night, I guess. And I saw that going on. I mean, you were as excited as he was that it was coming on, even though it was going to be your name coming off the board. But he can be unconscious at times. I mean, he threw up a couple of balls that I couldn't even believe he was even looking at the basket.
For sure, Kenneth is arguably one of the best shooters I've ever been around. He can get hot so quick and so fast, and he can change a game. I mean, we've had a game this season where he's hit 11 threes. He's had a game where he's hit 10 threes. He's had a game where he's hit 9 threes. And the way he hits these threes are like unbelievable from anywhere.
Yeah.
So sometimes you think it's a bad shot, but for him it's not. So he really has a special talent. Sometimes I second guess, like, dude, what are you doing? And he goes in. So he's a great talent and great, person and player to have on our team. He actually just committed to a Division II school, Jonathan C. Smith out in North Carolina.
Yeah, I know, and he's like your only veteran player, really, isn't he? I mean, he's the only guy that was back from a year ago.
Yeah, he's the only one that came back. We do have other sophomores, but he's the only one that played varsity on the main team last season. And you saw he leads us in scoring. He brings his leadership on and off the court, and I'm proud of him.
Well, man, talk about tonight. I mean, you've got Southwestern Michigan coming in. What do you know about them?
Southwest Michigan, they're long, they're athletic, they're physical, they have a good shooter. So we just got to match the same energy as them. Last game we played them, I think we were maybe down 2 or 3 points at halftime. It was a close game, and until the end of the game, they hit a couple more shots and ended up taking away with the win. But I think we have a shot. We definitely have a shot if we play hard and play together. We make some shots. We can make this a really good game tonight.
Well, man, I want to thank you for taking the time, and obviously, we'll good luck tonight. Get that win, and we'll see you in a few hours.
Absolutely, thank you. I appreciate it. See you tonight.
Brian Foster, head coach at Marian Ancilla.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Johnson Danielson Funeral Home has been established in the community of Plymouth since 1879, and its staff is committed to providing care that goes beyond the expected in serving today's families who call Marshall County their home. They welcome families seeking options and alternative ways to pay tribute to someone, from burial packages to pre-planning to planning a checklist. The professionals, along with caring staff at Johnson Danielson, are available to assist your family 24 hours a day by simply calling 574-936-2829. Visit their website at johnsondanielson.com for a complete list of services. Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Service beyond expectation. At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
Here's your starting lineup, brought to you by First Federal Savings.
And let's take a look at that starting lineup tonight. We'll start with the visitors from Southwest Michigan, who come into the game with a 10-11 record here. It's going to be Davion Goins, 6'5", and a sophomore freshman from Cassopolis, Michigan. Deuce Weston, a 5'11 freshman guard from Flint. Jovan Ratliff, 6'1", he's a freshman as well from Hillcrest High School in Flossmoor, Illinois. DeMonte May, 6 foot, he's a sophomore guard, comes from Kankakee, Illinois, Kankakee High School. And Jalen Ingram at 6'7", he's a freshman. He went to Hillcrest High School in Chicago. So that's the starters for Southwestern Michigan. And for the Ancilla Chargers, starting at one of the guard positions, it'll be Sean Donaldson, 5'11". He's a freshman from Chicago, Illinois. Caden English at 6'5". He's a freshman as well from Crispus Attucks High School in Indianapolis, Indiana. Marian Page, Canopolis, North Carolina native. He's a freshman from Liberty Christian High School. Kenneth Grant, sophomore. He's a guard from Hammond, Indiana. Went to Central High School. Kenneth Johnson Jr. at 6'3". He's a sophomore, a native of Indianapolis. Went to Lawrence Central High School. That's your starting lineup. Take a quick break. We'll have the tip-off. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of Ancilla College basketball.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
When it comes to your money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
And we're ready for the opening tip here at the Lightplex. Southwestern Michigan Roadrunners and the Chargers of Ancilla College. And it's going to be Marian Page jumping center. He'll be against Jalen Ingram from Southwestern Michigan as we get ready to get this started. And it appears everybody's ready to go. They're going to move the officials to either side of the floor here. All right, now I think we're ready to go. And Marian Page against Ingram, and the tap will go to Ancilla. Michael Johnson has it, gives it over to Sean Donaldson, takes it in the corner. Shot fake by English, gets it back to Donaldson. Works to the left side, gets to the block, kicks it out. Johnson for three. Bang! Michael Johnson Jr. hits the three off the assist from Donaldson. 3-0 Ancilla. Dribbling up is DeMonte May. He'll get it over into the corner to Jalen Ingram, now top of the key. It's in the hands of Weston. Hands it off, going back the other way. Ratliff kicks it. Now into the corner. Shot from Goins. A three for him. Davion Goins hits the three, and Ancilla will have it back tied at 3. Donaldson pushes it into the left side. English drives to the paint, kicks it. Page gets it back to Donaldson, sets a screen. Now gets the ball back on the block. It's run into. Going through the paint by Javon Ratliff. He'll pick up the foul.
The foul's going to be on Roadrunner number 5.
Ratliff has his first foul. And we're tied at 3.
Chargers ball.
Chargers will have it out. Grant will kick it in. Gets it all the way back to English. Back near the volleyball line, he'll hand it to Donaldson. They'll start the half court. Page sets a pick again. Somehow Donaldson gets through a double team and hits a 10-footer. Sean Donaldson just split the defense and got himself a short jumper, made it 5-3. Right side in the hands of Goins. Now in the corner to May. Top of the key, Goins. All the way around right side. Weston. Top of the key, shot from May. Bang. Three-pointer. DeMonte May with the bucket. Makes it 6-5. Donaldson will dribble it up. Kick it over to Johnson. He'll drive it. Has it to English. English looking for a screen. Gets double teamed. Kicks it in the corner. And a three attempt by Donaldson doesn't drop, but coming out of there is Johnson with the rebound. And Ancilla have a new shot clock. Driving it to the bucket. English. Caden English took advantage. Got that first step. Up quickly. Deuce Weston. Looking on the block. Gets it down there to Ingram. Ingram will turn and face. Spin move in the paint. His hook shot. No good. Rebound. Comes down to Grant. 7-6 Ancilla, they have the ball. English in the corner. 17:30 to play in the first half. Spin move. Page down low as it ripped out of his hands, but May got a lot more arm than basketball. So 7-6 the score. It's going to send Page to the free throw line. May's first foul. 17:26 to play. We're in the first half. Page's free throw is up off the front of the rim, no good. He'll get a second one. Just underway. 7-6 lead for Ancilla here in the men's game. Women fell to Southwestern in a tough one in game number 1. Page now with shot number 2. Bang. Another but net on that one. Marian with 1 point now. Makes it 8-6, 17-24. Grant really hawking Weston down the floor, all over him. Has it knocked out of his hands. Somehow gets it over to May. May flips the top of the key to Ingram. Looking underneath, back to May. May gets a screen, kicks it to the right side. Instead to Weston. He'll drive the block. He gets it up, gets it in. Weston with a good strong move to the bucket. Makes it 8-8. Up quickly, English with it on the left wing, directing traffic. Gets a screen from Page. Drives to the middle, nothing there. Top of the key, Donaldson with a 15-footer. Boom. Sean Donaldson with 4 points now, 10-8. Coming up the left side, Goins gets into the paint, gets to the right block, rolls it in. Tied at 10, up quickly, English to the block, to the bucket. A lot of contact, no foul. Rebound comes down to May. He'll push it all the way to the other end. Knocked out of bounds and tried to pass it to Goins, and it got knocked away. Stays, or actually go to Ancilla now. Donaldson dribbles it across. 16-17. Pass to Page. He'll give it to English. English drives to the right side, 15-footer off the rim, and the rebound in the hands of May. His second, he'll push it up himself. Gets a screen, goes to the left side, cut off at the baseline, brings it back out. On the block now to Goins. Goins back to May. He'll take the three, he'll hit the three. Monte May, couple of threes, 6 points for him, 13-10. Donaldson has a screen, has a pass deflected, gets it back, takes a 15-footer, buries it. Sean Donaldson caught his own pass. Does he get an assist for that? 13-12, the score. Southwestern with the lead. Hand off to May, top of the key. He'll hand it off to Ratliff. Now hands it to Weston. Weston drives right side. 10-foot floater, puts it in. Weston with 4 points. 15-12, Ancilla with a Grant working on the right side. Drives it, hands it to Page, who gives it to Donaldson. Sets a screen. Donaldson, he's hot, misses that one though. And the rebound comes down to Goins. Goins will give it up to Weston. He'll push it across, guarded by English. Gets into the paint, kicks it right through the legs of Javon Ratliff. A little bit too hot and right at his feet. Went right through the legs of Johnston, or Ratliff, I should say. So we'll take a break. 14:50 to play. 15-12 our score. We'll be right back. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of Ancilla College basketball.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
In a world where there's so many ways to get your news, stay connected by finding out information about your school, local news, along with sports and current events. With a subscription to the Pilot News, they bring you everything you need to know right at your fingertips or on your doorstep. Call Circulation today and ask for their monthly special. Call 574-936-3101 today. Pilot News, Marshall County's news source since 1851.
California. Back at the Liveplex. Ancilla will have it out of the media timeout. 15-12 lead here by Southwestern. Chargers bringing it up. Johnson with it in his hands, gets it down low. Page turns, shoots, in and out, rebound. Comes down to Goins, and it'll come back the other way for Southwestern Michigan. Top of the key, May. Right side on the floor for the first time. Gio Williams, and he'll bury it. 18-12. 14-18 to play. Southwestern with the lead. Drive by Donaldson. He gets hammered. No call on the break. Out of the rebound. Davion Goins trying to make a run to the basket. Doesn't get it to drop, but a foul on Marian Page trying to stop him from having a wide open look. So that'll send Goins to the free throw line. First shot is up, and that one is no good. Rolls all the way around and out. He'll get a second one. And they're making folks tuck in their jerseys here. 18-12 the score. Goins, second shot is good. Davion Goins, 1 of 2 from the line. He's got 3 points, or actually he's got 6 points now. And right side, or left side, I should say, Grant drives it, kicks it. In the corner, Donaldson. Thought about the 3, pulls it back, gives it to English, top of the key. He'll get a screen from Page, goes left to the block, lays it up, lays it in. Caden English slashes to the bucket, makes it 19-14. Up quickly on the break. Southwestern Michigan, Ratliff, and gets called for a travel as he tries to make a spin move on the baseline. And it'll go back to Ancilla. 19-14 the score, 13:40 to play. Kenneth Grant will push it across. Guarded up there by May. He'll hand it off to Page. Page works left side. Now back right. Hands it to Grant. Grant drives it. Kicks it in the corner. Johnson cut off. Needs help. Gets it to Donaldson. 7 on the shot clock. Drive by Donaldson. It's blocked in there by Goins. Pushes it up quickly to the left corner. 3 attempt by Williams. He hits the second one. He's touched the ball twice. He's got 6 points. 22-14. 12:59. Grant, he'll throw one up. Oh, off the back of the rim. Almost had it again in the hands of Josh Dennis. They'll push it up again. Williams thought about it, pulls it back. Has May, top of the key. He'll work right side. Cut off his quick pass to Goins on the baseline. Doesn't drop, but a tap in by Dennis as he gets high and gets the rebound bucket. 2 boards and 2 points now for Dennis, and it's 12:31 to play, 24-14. Ancilla with the ball trying to cut into this lead. Johnson to the bucket, lays it up and in. Michael Johnson Jr. and a steal at the other end by Donaldson. He'll push it up himself. Gets to the corner. In transition, a 3 look for Johnson. He won't hit that one. And Williams will come out of there with his first rebound. So 2 turnovers now for Southwestern. Top of the key, Williams gets it to Goins on the left block. Now back top of the key, this is Dennis. Hands it off. Moved by Ratliff. He'll lob it underneath Goins with a reverse layup. Misses it, gets his own rebound. Blocked by Page. And the rebound to English. So Page with a big block. Down quickly, 3-point attempt by Donaldson. Will not drop, and May comes away with a rebound. Trying to push it into the paint, cut off. He'll hand it off. Goins for 3, nothing but net. Davion Goins buries it. 27-16 now. 11-16 to play in the half. Kenneth Grant moving right side. Gets it back to the middle. Now his pass gets into the hands of Johnson. Johnson needs some space. He'll move it back to the middle. Gets to the paint. Shoots it up. Buries it. Michael Johnson Jr. with a bucket. He's got 3, 5, 7 points now. My math is not very good. 27-11 our score. We'll take a timeout. 11 to play. Be right back. You're listening to Max 98.3.
When it comes to your money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
Back at the Liveplex, Rusty Nixon with you. We have a 27-18 score here in the first half. About 11 minutes to play as the Ancilla men try to get a win here tonight. The ladies were defeated a little bit earlier, 54-51 in a really hard-fought contest with Southwestern. Came right down to the last couple of possessions, but Southwestern able to get a lead and then hold them at arm's length. Onto the floor for Ancilla, Christian Webster for the first time tonight. He'll guard Weston all the way down the floor. Weston goes to the left, hands it off to Williams. Back to Weston on the wing. Gets it on the block. Ingram trying to back his way in. Page partially blocks it, then gets the rebound. Marian Page making a play. Christian Webster in the middle. Looking for somewhere to go. Gets a screen from Page. Now needs help as he killed the dribble. Kenneth Grant on the right wing. Forces his way with some space. His shot off the front of the rim. And Ingram comes away with his first board. Weston brings it up quickly. Right side. Looking for a shot. Now he'll pull it back down. Goes to the left corner. And that's where Dennis will take the three-pointer. But he won't hit it. And Grant will come away with his second rebound. Webster working top of the key. Gets it right side. English being guarded by Dennis. Now the roll on the pick and roll. Page all alone. Hits it. 27-20 now. 9:48 to play in the first half. Right side, Williams has a pass deflected. English with it now. Trying to go to the bucket. Gets some space. Shot fake. Kicks it to Page on the trail. He can't hit it. No foul call. Bodies hit the floor. And it'll come back the other way. So the steal does no good. And on the other end, they get it to Ingram on the baseline, and he'll put in the bucket. 29-20 now. 9:14 to play. DeMonte May will come back for Southwestern here in just a moment. Working on the right side is Webster. Webster, they clear out. He'll drive it. Gets cut off. Kicks it. Grant has a look at three. Nothing but net. Kenneth Grant. His first points of the night. adds to his all-time single-season three-point lead on the record board. Beat his coach the other night. Now the pass goes top of the key. Driving it, Williams. Jab step in the paint. Page blocks it. Rebound came down to Dennis. Now that shot blocked, and second rebound comes down to Williams.
Number 21, Marian Page, second. Team second.
And that one going to be on Page. That'll be his second foul. 29-23, 8:32 to play. At the free throw line, Gio Williams. His shot is no good. He'll get a second one.
Substitution for Roadrunners.
And coming back to the floor, May. 29-23, 8:32 to play. Gio Williams, his shot is good.
Substitution.
1 for 2, and Williams will take a break here as coming back to the floor, Javon Ratliff for Southwestern. And Ancilla will have it. Christian Webster will bring it up. 8:27 to play. He'll move it across. Gets a screen from Grant. Tries to go the right side. Top of the key now. Dribbling. Working on May. Kicks it. English on the right wing. He'll have to move here in a second. He does. He'll move back to the middle. Now slashes to the block on the right side. Top of the key. Johnson. 3 on the shot clock. Spin move in the paint. Johnson with a nice move. Bounces off the rim. The horn buzzes, but they did beat the shot clock. Now a pass to the half-court spot, and Webster trying to play Weston a little too tightly. Will get the foul.
Media timeout.
Christian Webster, his first foul from Southport High School in Indianapolis. That'll take a break. At 30-23, we'll be right back. You're listening to Max 98.3.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Back in the Liveplex, 30-23 our score, 7:56 to play here in the first half. And out of the media timeout. Like I said, I'm getting kind of used to that. Hope the HSAA is listening tonight. It might be a great idea, especially during the tournament. 30-23 our score. Southwestern Michigan will have the basketball. They'll trigger it in front of the bleachers at the other side of the floor. And they'll bring it in. Weston working on Webster. Gets top of the key, screen from Ingram. Gets it to Goins. Now May. Top of the key. Weston cut off. Now to Ratliff, right wing. Back to Weston, top of the key. 3 attempt. Rolls it around and rolls it in. Deuce Weston with a three-pointer. Makes 33-23 the score. 7:29 here in the first half. On the floor, showing blue here for Ancilla. Gives it up to English, who drives it to the block, and he gets fouled. That one, I think, is going to be on Goins. That'll be his first. And at the line, Caden English. His shot is up, and that shot is good. Caden English will get a second one here. Shot is up. That one is good as well. So Caden English, 6 points now. And it is 33-25. Southwestern. Ratliff gets a screen from Ingram. Kicks it to Monte May with a 3 attempt. Misses everything. And goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Ancilla. Coming to the floor here for the first time, Jason Sanders Jr. for Ancilla. As Kenneth Grant will get a breather here with 7:05. Also coming back to the floor, Sean Donaldson for the Chargers. Left side, Webster hands it to Donaldson. He'll work to the middle, cut off. Now has Webster off the screen. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Webster kicks it to Sanders. Looking in the middle, he'll drive it. Gets to the block, gives it to Donaldson. Shot fake, he'll hold it. Brings it back to the middle. Pass underneath. English with a look at it. Misses it. And the rebound comes down to Goins. 3 boards for Goins. DeMonte May. Top of the key. Hands it to Goins at the free throw line. Now Ratliff dribbles back. Has May off a screen on the left side. He'll put it on the block to Ingram. Coming down the paint. Ratliff had a look at it. Didn't drop it. Comes down to Donaldson. He'll push it all the way down to English for a shot in transition. Caden English with a bucket. 33-28. Turn and look by Goins for Southwestern. He'll try to drive it on English. It's away with a bit of a travel there. Hands it back to May, who'll give it to Ratliff. He'll get to the baseline. Blue with a block. Sean Blue stops the bucket. Now in transition, Donaldson thought about it. Now he's going to wait. He'll drive it now. Gets to the baseline. Cut off. Has it knocked out of his hands to Webster. Webster, nowhere to go. Now he'll try the baseline. He'll shoot it with 10 on the shot clock. Rebound to May. He'll throw it all the way down the floor. Releasing is Ratliff. He'll get the shot. Won't drop. Donaldson with the rebound. Coming back the other way. Sanders Jr. drives it. Jumper from 15. Puts it in. Jason Sanders. 33-30. Goins. Left side May. Nothing in there. Top of the key to Ingram. Right side Weston. Off the screen, top of the key Ratliff. Hands it to Goins. Now Weston comes out and gets 7 on the shot clock. He'll drive it to the baseline. Gets a shot up, won't drop. Rebound comes down into the hands of Ingram. He gets fouled, trying to take it back up. That one's going to be on Sean Blue. It's his first. And at the free throw line, Jalen Ingram. First shot is up by Ingram. That'll count. And coming back to the floor is Gio Williams. As Ratliff will take a breather. 34-30, Southwestern. Shot is up. No good by Ingram. Rebound in the hands of English, and it'll come back the other way for Ancilla. Sanders, right side, gives it up to English. Gets a screen, now wants to go baseline. Double team. Has it knocked out of his hands momentarily. Gets it to Webster. 10 on the shot clock from the corner. A 3 by Blue, no good. English with the rebound. He couldn't believe how wide open he was. Misses the lay-in attempt. And now up quickly is Williams. 3 in transition. Won't drop. Ingram with his 3rd rebound. Kicks it back out. Weston will take a 3. Misses everything. And the rebound in the hands of Webster. He'll push it up quickly into the corner. English. Back to Webster. Webster. Crossover dribble. Kicks it over to Blue. Now the right wing to English. Top of the key, Sanders. Directing traffic. Has Webster on the left wing. Gets cut off by Williams. Has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. And so Ancilla will have it back out of bounds with 7 on the shot clock. And we're going to take another media timeout. Wow, I like this. 3:28 to play here in the first half. 34-30 the score. We'll be right back.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer. There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student-athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Out of the break, 34-30, 3:28 to play here in the first half, and Ancilla will have it out under their basket with 7 on the shot clock. Webster with it in his hands, needs to throw it in. He'll get it to Donaldson. Now a 3 attempt from Sanders off the rim. Weston come away with the rebound. He'll bring it up the floor for Southwestern Michigan. Working out top of the key, Webster all over him. Goes to the right, nothing there. Top of the key, Goins. Goins has it kicked out of bounds by English. And so it'll be out on the side here to Southwestern Michigan. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 3:06 to play here in the first half. Pass will come in from Williams. He's got it to Ingram. Right back to Williams. Now Goins on the left block. Corner to Williams. He'll drive it to the paint. Cut off. Triple team. Knocked out of his hands. Into the hands of Blue. He'll push it up. Gets it to Webster on the break. He'll pull it back out. Left corner to English. Back to Webster. Now back to English. Shot fake goes to the middle. Kicks it across to Blue in the right corner. He'll bring it top of the key. Jumper there by Donaldson, no good. And the rebound comes down to Gio Williams. He'll push it up to Goins, and Southwestern will wait for numbers. 34-30, 2:27 to play. Pitch down into the corner. Williams for 3, doesn't drop. Webster with his second rebound. Pushes the floor, has his pass intercepted by Weston. Weston trying to beat everybody down the floor, and he beats everybody except Blue. Behind the back pass to Ingram, who's fouled by Blue, going up for the bucket. Weston with the steal. It's just the second turnover for Ancilla, just 3 for Southwestern. So once again, a very tightly played game, 34-30. Shot no good by Ingram. He'll get a second one. 1 for 3 tonight for Ingram at the line. And Sean Blue will come back to the bench as Kenneth Grant comes out for Marian. Ingram with the shot up, and that one is good. 2 for 4 at the line. Jalen Ingram now with 4 points. 35-30 the score. Michael Johnson Jr. will return to the floor as Christian Webster will get a break with 2:11 to play here in the first half. 35-30 lead for Southwestern. Dribbling across, Sanders gets it over on the left wing, Grant. He'll drive it, kicks it all the way in the right corner. Sanders gets to the block, cut off, hands it. Johnson Jr. with a shot. And he'll have it miss, and it comes back into the hands of Ratliff. Weston now waiting for a screen out top of the key. He'll give it up to Goins. Thought about the three. Steps back, now drives it. Kicks it into the corner to Dennis. He'll get it back to Goins on the right block, forcing his way in there, and he'll beat English with a good over-under move. And so Goins now with 11 points, 37 to 30. English has it. Gets it to Sanders on the block. Michael Johnson Jr., 9 points for him now, 37-32, minute 5 to play in the first half. Weston working right side. Gets it to Ratliff. Top of the key now, Goins. Left side, he'll go to DeMonte May. Gets it over to Dennis. His shot way over the basket. May with his 5th rebound. Now Goins with a 3. Won't fall. Rebound goes out of bounds. It'll go to Ancilla. 37-32, under a minute to play. 35 seconds to be exact. Donaldson working left wing. Hands it to English. In the first half, English drives it baseline. His short jumper no good, off the hands of the rebounders, out of bounds. And it'll go over to Southwestern. Shot clock is off with 22 seconds left here in the first half. Pass will come in. Weston, right side. And he'll bring it over the timeline. They'll take a timeout. Take a quick break as well. We'll see what they draw up when we come back. 18 seconds left in the half. 37-32, Southwestern Michigan.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
Back at the Liveplex, 18.8 seconds left here in the first half. Southwestern Michigan will have a shot at it here. Shot clock is off. And kicking it in will be DeMonte May for the Roadrunners. He'll give it to Weston. He'll work back to the middle. 15 seconds. Goes to the right, double team, kicks it over to May on the block. Rush. Pass goes into the paint. No shot. As a foul happened beforehand, it was Goins in there with it. And they're going to say Grant got him to the head. His first foul. And Southwestern will have it out under the basket. Said it was on the floor. So 37-32, 8 seconds left. 8.7. Weston needs somewhere to go with it. He'll toss it high to Dennis. Dennis will drive it. And that goes out of bounds with 4.3 seconds left. Southwestern will get another shot at it. And Weston will be the one throwing it in. He'll throw a high one. Goins catches it, drives it. 2 seconds. One shot at the buzzer goes in. And there's going to be some time on the clock. Basket is good. And a foul on Caden English. So the shot went down for Goins, who's got 13 now. And he will go to the free throw line. Shot is good. So that'll do it for the first half. We'll go to our break. And the score, Southwestern Michigan holding on to a 40-32 lead as we go to the break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of Marian Ancilla basketball.
Money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Coke Zero is now Coke Zero Sugar with great Coke taste. Some people were excited to hear the news. Some were skeptical. So we're not going to have the star of the show you're watching come out and say, "You'll love it." No special jingle written by this week's hottest pop star. No famous internet celebs who happen to be holding the label just so. Okay, maybe just one little pour shot. The only thing that will make you believe Coke Zero Sugar has great Coke taste is trying it yourself. Ice cold Coke Zero Sugar. Try one today.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Every day, we spend money to maximize our lives. We get groceries delivered for max convenience, make daily coffee runs for max sanity, and splurge on yoga classes for max zen. Everwise makes maximizing life easy with Max Checking. Earn cash back on all debit card purchases and a $250 welcome bonus. Everwise Credit Union. Spend with max confidence. See details at everwisecu.com/get250. Conditions apply. Must meet requirements within 60 days of account opening. Federally insured by NCUA.
In a world where there's so many ways to get your news, stay connected by finding out information about your school, local news, along with sports and current events. With a subscription to the Pilot News, they bring you everything you need to know right at your fingertips or on your doorstep. Call Circulation today and ask for their monthly special. Call 574-936-3101 today. Pilot News, Marshall County's news source since 1851.
Back. Halftime at the Liveplex. 40-32 our score. Southwestern Michigan with a lead here. And let's take a look at our scoring from that first half for Southwestern Michigan. It was Gio Williams off the bench with 7 points. We said earlier, Davion Goins with 13 in that first half, also had 3 rebounds. 7 points for Deuce Weston. Javon Ratliff did not score, but had a couple of rebounds. DeMonte May had 6 points, 5 boards. And Jalen Ingram with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Josh Dennis with 2 points and 3 rebounds. And for Ancilla was Sean Donaldson. He had 6 points in that early in that first half. Caden English had 8 points, 3 rebounds. Jason Sanders Jr. with 1 bucket for 2 points. Marian Page had a couple of quick fouls, but he was out there long enough to get himself 3 points and a couple of rebounds and a blocked shot. And Kenneth Grant with a 3-pointer for 3 points. Michael Johnson Jr. had 9 points and a rebound. That's a scoring rundown for both your teams here at halftime. Very cleanly played first half. 3 turnovers for Southwest Michigan, just 2 for Ancilla. So in that category, both coaches probably not a lot to be upset with about that. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at some other scores underway here in the Michigan Community College Athletic Association. So don't go anywhere. You listen to Marian Ancilla basketball on Max 98.3.
Restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Johnson Danielson Funeral Home has been established in the community of Plymouth since 1879, and its staff is committed to providing care that goes beyond the expected in serving today's families who call Marshall County their home. They welcome families seeking options and alternative ways to pay tribute to someone, from burial packages to pre-planning to planning a checklist. The professionals, along with caring staff at Johnson Danielson, are available to assist your family 24 hours a day by simply calling 574-936-2829. Visit their website at johnsondanielson.com for a complete list of services. Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Service beyond expectation.
Back at halftime, Lightplex 40-32 our score. Southwestern Michigan holding the lead here at the break. And let's take a look at some of the other scores around the MCCAA and men's action tonight. We gave you the women's scores a little bit earlier. Here, of course, it is 40-32, as I said before. Marian trailing Southwestern Michigan. At St. Clair Community College, they lead Mott by a score of 44-19. They're just about to start the second half. Second half underway at Alpena. It's 37-32, Alpena over Kirtland. That's got about 15 minutes left to play. Lansing and Glen Oaks was postponed today. At Oakland Community College, men's game, 56-33. They lead Jackson. That's also just getting underway in the second. No score at Montcalm and Mid-Michigan. Also, same thing, no score between Grand Rapids and Kellogg yet, or at least one reported. At Bay College, they lead 48-14 over North Central Michigan. It is Henry Ford with a tight game against Wayne County, 39-31 the score there. Macomb leads Schoolcraft 27-22, and Delta is ahead of Muskegon. That also just underway in the second, 33-29 the score there, as they have just gotten underway in the second half as well. Here once again, it's 40-32. Southwest Michigan leads it earlier. If you weren't with us, 54-51 the score as the Roadrunners took the women's game over Ancilla in a tightly played contest. Came down to the last couple of possessions, but Southwestern Michigan able to hold on to the lead to pay back the Chargers for winning on their home floor just a few weeks ago. That one was for third place in the standings in the Western Division of the MCCAA. Ancilla came in at 4-2. They held third place, and it was Southwest Michigan right behind at 3-3, and they were in fourth place. Both teams now, obviously, 4-3, and tied for third place. First place in the women's side is held by Lansing. They are undefeated so far. One loss only for Grand Rapids. They hold that number 2 spot, so that's going to become important here, being able to hold serve on home and home games as we get into the meat of the conference season here and start making decisions on who's going to get what seed and who gets to go to the regionals. So take a break. When we come back, we'll have the second half tip-off here at the Lightplex. Our score, once again, 40-32, Southwestern Michigan with the lead. And we'll be right back.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana. Serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutephc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Who do I perform for? I perform for all the awesome composers whose music deserves to be heard.
I perform for all the stagehands who make sure I never miss a cue.
I perform for our high school choir director who taught me to breathe from the diaphragm and sing from the heart.
Speech, debate, theater, music. The performing arts teach valuable life lessons that typically aren't taught in the classroom. They help high school students learn leadership skills that prepare them to enjoy more satisfying, productive lives.
I perform for Mrs. Evans, my high school debate coach, who has helped me become more confident than I ever dreamed possible.
This message presented by the Indiana High School Athletic Association and the high school in your community.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Who will you perform for?
When it comes to your money, you want a bank that understands you. At First Federal Savings Bank, we offer more than just a place to deposit your paycheck. We're here for you every step of your journey. Need a loan for that new dream home? We've got you covered. Looking to save for the future? Let's make it happen together. From personal banking to business banking, we offer full-service solutions tailored to your needs, online, in person, or over the phone. No matter where you are, we're with you every step of the way. First Federal Savings Bank. We don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best. Borrowers must meet underwriting guidelines. First Federal Savings Bank is FDIC insured and equal housing lender. NMLS number 399927.
just about ready to start half number 2 here. Southwestern Michigan and Ancilla, 40-32 lead for the Roadrunners. 22 seconds here to run off the clock at halftime. Programming note here for those of you with Max 98.3. Friday night, we'll have basketball again here as we go to to LaVille for the girls sectional semifinal round, and it will be LaVille taking on Winamac. Bremen will take on Knox in those two contests. We'll have those two for you. And then Saturday night, we'll have a girls final somewhere, either Bremen or Mishawaka Marian. We got to wait and see which local teams are playing. So 40-32 our score. And Southwestern Michigan will have it in. Comes into Weston. Grant guarding him all the way down the floor. He'll give it up on the left side to May. May with a lob underneath to Goins, trying to back his way in on Johnson. And he'll get it done. Gets a shot up and gets it down. Davion Goins now with 16 points. Grant working out top against May. Gets it to Donaldson off the baseline, trying to get some space. His shot blocked by Ingram. He'll get his own rebound. Now he'll take a three. In and out, rattles it. And Southwestern with a chance to add to a 10-point lead with 19:15 to play in the half. Pass comes down into the paint. Goins trying to get up there again. And it's going to be a foul. 42-32, 19:10 to play. And that is going to be on Michael Johnson Jr. That'll be his first. And it'll send Davion Goins to the line. Goins was 16 tonight, trying for 17, and he'll rattle it in. 3 of 4 from the line. 43-32 the score. Second one is good. So 4 of 5 from the line tonight for Goins. It makes it 44-32. Grant bringing it up. Crossover dribble. He'll take the long three off the back of the rim, and the rebound comes down to Goins. 4 of those for him. Right side to Monte May. He'll drive it. His shot, no good. Johnson Jr. with a rebound, his second. Bringing it up will be English. He'll work on the right side. Nothing there. Now crossover, comes back to the block. Jump stop, lays it up and in. Caden English with a good strong drive. Makes it 44-34. Weston. Grant reaches in, knocks it away. And it'll stay Southwestern Michigan basketball. Radcliffe. Pass comes into Goins. Goins hands it off to Ratliff. He'll try the baseline. Cut off down there by Donaldson. Reaches in, and we're going to have a foul, I believe. That's going to go on Donaldson. Sean Donaldson with his first. And it'll be out of bounds underneath for Southwestern Michigan. 20 on the shot clock. 44-34. Toss comes into Goins, hands it back to May. Step back jumper, nothing but net. DeMonte May with 2 points, makes it 46-34. That's his 8th point of the night. Right side, Donaldson gets caught. Knocked out of his hands, he'll pick it up. Now English with it, his pass deflected into the stands, and it'll stay Charger basketball. Pass comes across to Johnson. He'll hand it to Grant. Kenneth Grant, crossover, goes to the block. Fall away jumper off the front of the rim, goes over the back of the backboard. And it'll come back to Southwestern Michigan here with 17:40 to play in the half, 46-34.
We got ball.
Deuce Weston brings it over, gives it over to Ingram. Pass underneath to Goins. Double teamed. He'll get to the block. Spins. Now throw comes back to May. May at the top of the key. 9 on the shot clock. Working to the left. May kicks it to Weston for a wide open look. Bounces off the back of the rim, goes up high. And the rebound comes down to Kenneth Grant. Grant will push it, gets it to English. He'll step back, shoot a 3, misses it. But we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Goins. And it will be. Fabian Goins will get his second foul. And at the free throw line will be Caden English. 17 minutes even to play here in the second half. That one rolls around, rolls in. English will get a second one.
Substitution for the Roadrunners.
46-35. Coming to the floor for Southwestern Michigan, Gio Williams. English looking at it. Now he'll shoot it. Boom. Jaden English perfect at the line. 4 of 4. He's got 12. 46-36. 17 minutes to play. Full court pressure. Well, it's going to be one-on-one pressure here, as Grant will guard May coming up the floor. Grant all over May. Now switch over as Johnson Jr. takes over, and Grant will jump onto Williams. Drive into the paint. Ingram won't drop. Grant with his 4th rebound. Pushes it down to the baseline. Coming down the lane is Marian Page. And he gets fouled going to the basket. Marian Page trailing down the floor. Had a good shot at it coming down the right side of the lane, but he got fouled, and so he'll shoot free throws instead. First shot by him is off the back, no good. 1 of 3 from the line so far tonight for Page. Ingram will take a seat, and Josh Dennis will come back to the floor for Southwestern Michigan. Second shot by Page. Rattles it in. 2 of 4 on the night at the line. 4 points for Marian Page. And it's 46-37, 16-24. Top of the key. May kicks it back over Williams. Corner for Ratliff with a look at 3. He won't get it to drop. And Johnson Jr. comes away with a rebound. Donaldson pushes it up the floor. Gives it to Grant, back to Donaldson from the left corner. Won't fall. Page somehow gets his hand on the rebound but can't hold it. And Josh Dennis comes away. Great effort by Page underneath, but couldn't keep the handle. Long 3 from Williams. And rebound fought for underneath. And it's going to go to Ancilla. 46-37 the score. And we're going to have a timeout, so we'll take a break. 15:50 to play. 46-37. We'll be right back. Southwestern Michigan leads it. You're listening to Marian Ancilla basketball.
The trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today. McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
Back at the Liveplex, Rusty Nixon. Marian Ancilla basketball. They'll have it out of bounds. They'll have to go the length of the floor. 46 38-37, 15:50 to play here in the second half. And Donaldson will bring it over for the Chargers. He's got Williams on him, working on the left side. Grant going to cross through. Now Donaldson, right side, gets it to English. Baseline drive, cut off, kicks it back to Donaldson. He'll have Johnson off the screen, back to Donaldson. Wide open look at three. Dennis with the rebound on the miss. Southwestern Michigan with it now. May. Dribbling right side, has Goins being guarded by English. Kicks it to Ratliff. He'll go to the bucket, lays it up with the left hand, lays it in. Javon Ratliff with his first bucket. Into the paint, Johnson loses a handle, goes to the ground. It goes out of bounds, and the turnover. Just number 3 for Ancilla. We'll give it back to the Roadrunners. 48-37 the score, 15:03 to play. Right side, Goins. Trying to drive, cut off, kicks it to Ratliff. He'll drive left side of the paint. Nowhere to go, cut off by Donaldson. He'll hand it off to May. May, back to Ratliff. He'll drive it. Stopped in the middle. He'll try to force one up somehow. Gets a left-hander in there right at the shot clock time. And it's 50-37, Southwestern. Grant, step back, 3, bang. Kenneth Grant. Second 3 of the night, he's got 6. Right side, Ratliff looking in the middle. He'll get a screen from Dennis. Now to Goins, Williams on the left wing. He'll get a screen from Dennis. Goes to Ratliff, his drive, spin move in the paint. Now he's caught, knocked out of his hands. Dennis picks it up. 5 on the shot clock. May trying to force his way in, gets a look. It's a three-pointer, no good. Dennis somehow flying through the middle, able to make the rebound. New shot clock for Southwestern. Dennis, loose ball on the floor. He'll grab it, jump ball call. Josh Dennis somehow flew through that middle, split a couple of Charger defenders and came away with a rebound to keep it alive, but then gets tied up on the floor on the loose ball. 10-point lead for Southwestern. And with 3:46 to go, Chargers trying to cut into that lead. Donaldson has it to English off the screen. Crossover dribble. Throws it across to Donaldson. He'll take the 15-footer. No good. Dennis. 8 rebounds now. Pitches it to Goins. Ratliff splits everybody. Goes straight to the bucket. Lays it in. Nobody stopped Ratliff. He's got 6 quick points here. And it's 52-40. 13-17 to play. English. Looking for some room. Thought about driving. He'll give it up to Page instead. Wants it back. He'll get it back. Dribbles out near the free throw line. I don't know how that even went in the basket. English on a flying runner through the paint, lays it up and lays it in, just throws it over his head, ends up in the bleachers, and it goes in. So an acrobatic bucket by English. He's got 14 now, and he'll get rewarded with a free throw. Caden English trying to cut it to single digits. Shot is up. That one rolls all the way around and out. Ingram with his 4th rebound. First miss of the night from the line for English. Ratliff kicks it over to May on the left wing. Coming across, Weston. Nowhere to go. Now goes back to the left. Gets to the block. Throws up a wild prayer. No good. Rebound to Johnson. His 4th. Up quickly. In transition. Grant off the back of the rim. No good. Dennis now throws a wild pass. Ends up in the hands of Sanders. And English will lay it in. A wild back and forth there for a few seconds. As a steal by Sanders Jr. Ends up giving 2 more to the Chargers. 52-44. Pass goes to Dennis. Goes on the left wing to Weston. Top of the key, Ingram. Off the screen right side. May cut off by Grant. Top of the key to Ratliff. He'll go baseline. Has it knocked out of his hands, and it's going to go to Ancilla. Another turnover. Number 5 for Southwestern, and we'll take a break. 52-44 our score, 11:57 to play. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of Ancilla College basketball.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
Every day, we spend money to maximize our lives. We get groceries delivered for max convenience, make daily coffee runs for max sanity, and splurge on yoga classes for max zen. Everwise makes maximizing life easy with Max Checking. Earn cash back on all debit card purchases and a $250 welcome bonus. Everwise Credit Union. Spend with max confidence. See details at everwisecu.com/get250. Conditions apply. Must meet requirements within 60 days of account opening. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ancilla will have it out of the media timeout. 52-44 the score, 11:57 to play. And the ball goes to Sanders on the inbound. Dribbles it up left side. Top of the key now, Grant. Trying to drive, cut off. He'll kick it out to Sanders. He'll drive it left side, gives it to English. English looking in the middle. He'll drive it baseline. Cut off there. Has it to Sanders underneath Page all alone. Sanders with a beautiful pass. And Page now with 6 points. 52-46, 11-21. Davion Goins with the top of the key. Still has his dribble. He'll go to the left and give it to DeMonte May. Off the screen in the corner, it's Weston. Back to Goins, top of the key. He'll kick it right side, May. Now Ratliff drives to the paint. Knocked out of his hands by Sanders, and a shot at the buzzer. Is a shot clock violation as it doesn't hit the basket. So Ancilla will have it back. 52-46, 10:55 to play. And Sanders will bring it up. 10:50. Sanders, left side, kicks it over to English. His jumper off the front of the rim. Rebound, fought for him underneath by Page. And a whistle. It's going to be out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to go to Ancilla. And what a hustle play down there by a Marian Page, who just refused to let it go away. Donaldson has Johnson off the screen, trying to back his way in. Kicks it to English. Now down on the block and stolen away by May, trying to get it to Page. Weston drives baseline. Gets knocked away, now to Ratliff. He drives into the paint, gets fouled on the way to the rim. 2-shot foul here. And that's going to go on Sean Donaldson. It's his second foul. And with 10:23 to go, Ratliff will go to the free throw line for Southwestern Michigan. He'll bury that one. First time at the line for him tonight. He'll get a second one. And that one goes down as well. 8 points for Ratliff all here in the second half. And it's 54-46, 10:20 to play. Sanders backing it out. Now goes right side to Johnson. Off the screen, Donaldson trying to go to the paint. Step back 15-footer off the rim. Rebound to Goins. Goins will push it up. Hand it off to Weston. He'll go to the right side. Ratliff, 54-56 the score, 46 the score. Drive to the paint, to the bucket. Ratliff slashes his way in there. He's got 10 points now, 56-46. English goes straight to the bucket, misses it, but gets his own rebound. Kicks it out for a three from Johnson. That one won't drop. And May will bring it out, his sixth rebound. Pass to Goins in transition. It rolls around but won't drop. Goins took it in wildly. Got a blocking foul on Michael Johnson Jr. there. And so now Goins will be at the free throw line, shooting a couple. First one is up. That one is good. Goins 5 of 6 from the line now. Kenneth Grant will come back. Michael Johnson will get a break with 9:34 to play. Shot is no good, and the rebound to Sanders. Donaldson working right side, hands it to Sanders, goes back to the left, kicks it in the corner. Grant for a look at three. Boom! Kenneth Grant nails his third three. 9 points for him tonight. 57-49. 9:07 to play. Drive into the paint, kick to Ratliff. He's been hot, not there. Rolls around. English with a fifth rebound. He'll push it up to Grant. Grant will take the three, no good. And the rebound comes down to Weston. He'll push it all the way to the other end. Goins, and Grant just takes it right out of his hands. Donaldson to Grant in the corner for three in transition. He'll bury it. Kenneth Grant makes it 57-52, 8:31 to play. Grant has found it. That is not good news for the Roadrunners. Left side, DeMonte May trying to find somebody open. Gets it on the block to Ratliff. He'll get fouled. Tried to back his way in. Donaldson will pick up foul number 3. 57-52 lead here for Southwestern Michigan. 8:17 to play. And at the line will be Javon Ratliff. He's got 10 points tonight, all of those in the second half. Misses his first free throw. He'll get a second one. 8:17 to play. 57-52, second shot. That one rattles around, it goes in. 3 of 4. 8:15 to play. Sanders will bring it up for Ancilla. Working left side. Cut off, now goes back to the middle. Hands it to Grant. Grant working out near the volleyball line. He'll fire it up. Bang! Kenneth Grant from literally almost the 10-second line. 58-55, 7:49 to play. That was nothing but net. 3-point lead now, Southwestern Michigan. Weston into the paint. Can't get the layup to fall. Coming out of here with it is English. 6th board for him. On the break, Sanders on the right side. Gives it to Donaldson. Has it knocked out of his hands by Weston. Good defensive play. Up quickly to the other end, and Ingram gets fouled by Evans. I'm sorry, by Sanders. So we're going to take another timeout here. 7:26 to play. 58-55. We'll be right back. And it's going to be a wild finish. Don't go anywhere.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
Back at the Liveplex. 7:26 to play in this one. It's a 3-point Southwestern Michigan lead. And Kenneth Grant making his presence known. 4 straight threes. And I quite honestly can't see as far as he was shooting them from. And they were nothing but net. 58-55. Ingram misses the first free throw. He'll get a second one. He's 2 of 5 from the line. 4 points tonight, 4 rebounds. Second shot. That one is no good as well. And the rebound to Caden English. 7 rebounds for him. He's got it on the left side. Thinking about the drive. Goins on him. Goes to the middle. Now Ingram switches off. Cut off. Has it to Sanders. He'll drive it. Nothing there. Kicks it to Grant. Grant going to put it up. Partially blocked. And Goins with a 6th rebound. Now Goins, top of the key, May. Right side. Ratliff. 58-55 the score. 6:50 to play. DeMonte May going to drive it. Gets to the block. Kicks it. Ingram all alone for the dunk. May with good court vision. His first assist. And Ingram with the slam. 60-55. Sanders with it. Has it to Donaldson. Underneath, quick throw to Page. Gets closed up quickly. Now top of the key, Grant again off the front of the rim. Goins comes away with rebound number 7. 60-55. Weston, right side to Ratliff. Now on the baseline, Ingram can't get a layup to drop, but he got fouled, and that one is going to be on Jason Sanders. 60-55, 6:04 to play. Ingram at the free throw line. 2 for 6 there tonight. Make that 2 for 7.
Substitution for the Chargers.
And coming to the floor, Michael Johnson Jr., Kenneth Grant will come to the bench for a rest with 6:04. Ingram will get a second shot. That one is up. That one is good. So Ingram, 3 of 8 from the line. And he'll go sit for a while, get a little break while Josh Dennis will take his place. 61-55, 6:04 to play. Sanders will bring it up. Working on the right side, nothing there. Trying to get somebody to come and get it. Donaldson will do that. Works to the left side, cut off. Thinks about the drive to the paint. Gets cut off there. Sanders takes it to the paint. Spins. His shot up. Good. Jason Sanders Jr. with a second bucket. He's got 4 tonight. 61-57, 5:34 to play. Right side to Ratliff. Has it knocked out of his hands. Drives back to the left, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And that is going to be on Donaldson. That'll be number 4 on him.
Team's 8.
61-57, 5:26 left in this one. And at the line, Javon Ratliff. 8 fouls on the Chargers now. Shot is good by Ratliff. He'll get a second one. He's 4 of 5 from the line. And make that 4 of 6. And a whistle on the rebound. And it's going to be Jason Sanders Jr. getting called for the lane violation. So Ratliff will get another look at it.
Roadrunners at the line shooting.
62-57 the score. Shot is up by Ratliff. He'll make that one count. So 63-57, 5:23 to play. Sanders dribbles it across, gets to the paint, cut off, hands it to Donaldson. Donaldson works back to the middle. English with it, trying to drive it to the hole. He'll get there. He'll lay it up and in. Caden English. He's got 18 now. Right side, Weston. Trying to get to the paint, kicks it. May, now back to Weston, top of the key. He'll drive to the right block, lays it up, lays it in. Weston now with 9 points, 65-59, 4:43. Donaldson directing traffic. He wants to give it to Sanders. He'll go down on the baseline. He'll drive it back to the middle. Now looking for Donaldson on the baseline. Had a backdoor cut for a second, but decides better. Gives it to English. 8 on the shot clock. English will take it. And rolls it in. Banked it, rolled it around, and it'll go in. Now we got a whistle. And it looks like we've got blood. Sanders is going to have to come to the sideline, but a 3-point basket by English. His first one. Makes it 65-62. We got a timeout, 4:19 to play. We will be right back.
In a world where there's so many ways to get your news, stay connected by finding out information about your school, local news, along with sports and current events. With a subscription to the Pilot News, they bring you everything you need to know right at your fingertips or on your doorstep. Call Circulation today and ask for their monthly special. Call 574-936-3101 today. Pilot News, Marshall County's news source since 1851.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
And we're back at the Liveplex. 4:19 to play, 65-62. Southwestern Michigan will have it out of this break, and DeMonte May will bring it up. Hands it to Weston. Weston gets a screen from Dennis. Drives to the paint, cut off. Now he goes back down to the block. Tries to get it up there, and it's blocked into the hands of Goins now. May. New shot clock. Well, no shot clock. 7 on the shot clock. DeMonte May with a fall-away jumper at 3. Makes it 67-62. The block shot kept the ball off the rim, so the shot clock did not reset. English now rolled down onto Marian Page as he gets pushed into. Josh Dennis saying, yeah, I did. I'm proud of Josh. He actually admitted he made the foul. Ancilla will have it in under the basket. And English gets it. Right side, cut off, kills the dribble, needs help from Sanders. Sanders will drive to the block, off his foot, out of bounds. Just the 4th turnover tonight from Ancilla. It's a costly one, 67-62. Southwestern Michigan just keeping the Chargers at arm's length here. Goins, left side May. On the baseline, Ratliff all alone. Javon Ratliff now with 15 points all in this half. 69-62, 3:08 to play. English working to the right side. Finds some space. Throws up a floater. No good. May comes out of there with the rebound. His 7th. All the way to the other end. Guess who's there? Javon Ratliff. He makes it 71-62, and Southwestern Michigan starting to have a run here. And Johnson trying to end it. He does. Michael Johnson Jr. just buries a 3. Makes it 71-65, 2:34 to play. Left side goes into the hands of Weston. Top of the key to Dennis. Right side on the block. Weston trying to go to the baseline. He does. Gets in there, doesn't get the foul. Was open for the call. Gets it off the rim, so a new shot clock here. Weston with it, and they'll start over. 3 rebounds for him, none bigger than that one. Has it taken out of his hands by English. English going coast to coast. He won't get the layup, but he gets fouled. English, his second steal, just the 6th turnover.
The foul's on Roadrunner number 33, Josh Dennis.
For Southwestern Michigan, just 10 turnovers in this game between these two teams. English now. 71-65. Shot is good by English. 5 of 6 from the line. 71-67. 2:02 to play. Ancilla trying to come and get a conference win here tonight at home. Second one by English. 6 of 7 from the line. It's good. Makes it 71-67. And we have a holdup here. I'm not sure what the deal was. I think somebody was trying to get a sub in the game. Oh, they got moisture on the end line. So we're going to come out and take care of that. Somebody gets the towel. And that's all cleaned up now. Well, maybe not to the liking of everybody. There's some sweat connoisseurs down there, I guess. 71-67 and full court pressure here. Man-on-man full court pressure by Ancilla. They'll break it, and it'll come across with Devontae May. He'll get it to the right side. Ratliff in the hands of Weston. Weston kicks it. May back to Weston. Trying to get it on the block to Dennis. He'll back out of there. They'll get it at the free throw line to Goings. He turns and faces. Gets a step on English and gets to the bucket. Goings with 21 now. Lob comes to English on the left side. He'll take the 3 from there. Bang! Caden English makes it 73-70. Minute 16 to play. Southwestern Michigan with the lead. They have the ball. Pass goes to Ratliff on the right wing. He'll come to the middle. Cut off. Goes back to the block and somehow finds a way to get into the paint. It's got 19 all in the second half. 75-70. English for 2. Caden English just takes it, shoots it, and responds. 75-72, timeout Ancilla. We'll be right back.
MCF got its start in 2018 with one goal: bring fast, reliable fiber internet to Marshall County. Today, we offer lightning fast speeds, equal upload and download with no contracts and no install fees. Whether you're working from home or streaming all night, Marshall County Fiber keeps you connected. We might be the new kid on the block, but we're growing fast, just like our internet. Visit marshallfiber.com or call 574-223-2191. MCF, making rural connections possible.
There's not a love out here right now, Tupac, as under a minute to play. 75-72 the score as Caden English, last couple of possessions, has willed his team right back into it. 3-point lead for Southwestern. 50.7 seconds left to play in regulation. And Southwestern will have to go the length of the floor here. We'll see what Ryan Foster has drawn up during that timeout. And we're going to see full court pressure here by Ancilla. Marian Page is going to stay back as kind of the safety here in this lineup. And a pass will come in to May. He'll turn. Kenneth Grant all over him. And he'll draw it up to Weston back to May. May being guarded by Grant. He'll move it to the left side. Gives it off on the wing to Weston. Being guarded by Grant now too. Grant staying with Weston. Gets to the block. His shot is blocked and a foul called underneath. Not sure who that'll be on. They're going to give it to Grant. And he is palms up guy right now. Can't believe it. 22 seconds left. 2 seconds on the shot clock. And that'll go off with 22 seconds here in the game. 75-72. First shot by Weston. He misses it. He'll get a second one. 75-72, 3-point lead. This would make it a 2-possession game. Second shot is good. And that's going to bring a timeout by Southwestern Michigan. A full timeout. Seems like there's an eternity to play in this one. We have 22 seconds. And we'll be right back to see what happens. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of Ancilla College basketball.
In a world where there's so many ways to get your news, stay connected by finding out information about your school, local news, along with sports and current events. With a subscription to the Pilot News, they bring you everything you need to know right at your fingertips or on your doorstep. Call Circulation today and ask for their monthly special. Call 574-936-3101 today. Pilot News, Marshall County's news source since 1851.
At Marshall County REMC, they are more than just your electric provider. They're your neighbors, your partners, and your connection to a brighter future. Since 1936, they have been powering homes, farms, and businesses with reliable service, innovative energy solutions, and a commitment to our community that never wavers. It's not just about keeping the lights on, it's about keeping our community strong. Marshall County REMC, powering progress, powering you. Learn more at marshallremc.com.
We're back, 22 seconds left. Ancilla will have it out of the break. They'll have to go the length of the floor. Pass comes in to Caden English, who will now pick it up. He's over the timeline, drives it to the paint, throws up a shot. It won't drop. Rebound attempt. No good. Underneath, Marian Page with a great job to keep that one alive, but he doesn't get it to fall, and he's going to shoot some free throws. English had a drive at it, but just couldn't get a shot to drop. And now Page at the free throw line. His first one, banks it in. Marian Page really brings a smile to a couple of his teammates' faces. 76-73. Second shot, that one is nothing but net. And another timeout. This one, Ancilla. We may be here for a while. 17 seconds left. We'll be right back. You're listening to Max 98.3 coverage of Marian Ancilla basketball.
McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's.
It's going to come down to free throws, that's for sure. We're back at the Liveplex. 76-74. We're in regulation right now. 17 seconds left. And Southwestern Michigan, they'll have the lead, or they have the lead. They'll also have the basketball here. And you got to believe the first thing they're going to try to do is foul. 17 seconds. 76-74. And the ball ready to come in. It's going to be May. Triggers it in, gets it to Weston. Evans fouls him right away. Or Sanders fouls him right away. Third foul on Jason Sanders. Actually, they've got him for 4. So 76-74 the score, 15 seconds to play. And a chance here for Weston to make this a 2-possession game. His first shot is up, and it is no good.
Substitution for the Roadrunners.
Coming to the floor is Josh Dennis. So Weston needs to hit this one to make sure that Ancilla can only tie. Sanders going to come to the stripe here. And now the second shot is no good. Rebound to English. He'll push it up. 76-74, 9 seconds left. Grant has it. He'll give it up to Sanders. He'll drive it. Sanders looking for a shot, misses it. Rebound comes down to May, and that'll do it. So Sanders couldn't get the shot to drop. And the final buzzer goes off, and Southwestern Michigan hangs on to a 76-74 win. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll have our post-game show. You're listening to Max 98.3.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today. McDonald's restaurants in Plymouth and Bremen, Indiana are now owned and operated by local residents Bill and Flo Bolt. Bolt Enterprises are proud to own and operate all 4 McDonald's restaurants in Marshall County. Become part of the McDonald's family today with Bolt Enterprises McDonald's. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, Cooling of Plymouth has become one of the leading service companies in northern Indiana, serving Marshall, Stark, St. Joe, Fulton, LaPorte, Elkhart, and Kosciuszko County since 2014. They specialize in residential, commercial plumbing, heating, and cooling services. They also handle drain cleaning, water heater repair, commercial refrigeration, furnaces, generators, and much more. And they're the area's only York brand dealer. That's why Michiana has made Absolute Heating and Cooling their one-stop shop for service needs. Locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience in the trade. Visit their website at absolutehc.com for complete service information. Absolute Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, the area's top York brand dealer.
And we're back at the Liveplex. Our final score here, 76-74. Ancilla takes a loss to Southwest Michigan. That one's got to hurt a little bit because you guys, well, it's the second time I've seen you play, and you've been within one shot dropping of winning both games.
Yeah, I think I need you to start coming to all our games because when you come, I mean, our effort is there, no entire game, and they play with no quit. Again, man, it's a tough loss, but I'm very proud of their effort and the fight that we put up.
Once again, a lot of credit to go around. Obviously, Caden English had an amazing night, 28 points, 8 rebounds, what I had him for. But once again, Marian Page down the stretch, some big defensive plays, some big rebounds, big defensive night out of Donaldson, too, from time to time. I mean, yeah. He hit a bunch of shots. I mean, you have some guys that made a lot of contributions.
Absolutely, man. We're starting to put it all together. I mean, yes, the loss stinks, but you can tell when they're all locked in and they're bought in and they play together. On both ends of the floor, I mean, we got back and played defense, probably the best that we did. We've only allowed 76 points, which is good for us because we usually allow close to 100. So, them playing with that effort and energy and playing together, can't be mad at it. Stinks that we lost, but we just continue to build off that.
Doesn't hurt to have Kenneth Grant down the stretch, though, does it?
No, man. Sometimes when he shoots his shots, I close my eyes because he shoots them from anywhere. But, he's proven that he can make those shots. So that's why he's allowed to do it. He can make those shots. He's the best three-point shooter ever to play in this building.
and I believe in him.
I was going to say, I don't think he had his eyes open for a few of those shots, and it was nothing but net. I mean, it was not even a question they were going in.
No, man, he just that's what he does, man. And we fell short one shot, short from winning the game, but I'm absolutely proud of our boys. I tell you that.
Well, Coach, thanks for taking the time again after a tough loss, and we'll be back again here shortly, and good luck to you this weekend.
All right, man. You have a good day.
You too. Brian Foster, the head coach of the Marian Ancilla Chargers. We're going to have one more thing to do here before we go home. We need to name a player of the game. I think you got a hint of who I'm going for. As Caden English, 28 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, and 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Just a great game for him, and he is our player of the game tonight. It's going to do it from the Liveplex. And so don't forget, Friday night, it's girls sectional basketball here on Max 98.3. We'll be at LaVille for a couple of sectional semifinal games. And until then, thanks for listening, and have yourselves a great evening.
Tonight's game brought to you by Coca-Cola, Hoosier Tire, Marian's University Ancilla College, First Federal Bank, Big B Coffee, McDonald's, Absolute Plumbing, Heating and Cooling, Bourbon Street Pizza, Culver Portside Marina, Marshall County REMC, the Pilot News Group, Marshall County Fiber, Johnson Danielson Funeral Home. Don't forget to visit us online at sportsthemax.net, on Facebook, and on the web.